insights. These shorts will then support your long form videos by reinforcing your niche and helping to bring in more of the right audience. Then once you've done all of this and you have the right information, your next job is to commit the next 90 days to creating content for only one very specific audience in one very specific niche. So every new upload, every title, every description, and your overall keyword targeting should point to the exact same one type of viewer. And at the same time as this, your channel needs to fully reflect that direction too. So your channel description, your channel tags, your playlists, and your positioning should all match up. So this means you also need to make sure that all of your channel SEO reflects the niche and the audience you want to target. And doing all of this will make sure your new content and your actual channel are optimized and aligned properly. And it's going to prevent any mixed signals going forward. And things will become far more clearer in your data profile if you do this, I promise you. And then the final step is you need to make 3 algorithm reset videos, because these 3 videos will act like a reset button. They'll help to wipe away the negative signals from the past and replace them with clean, reliable information. And if done correctly, they will help to improve your data profile. And when you plan these 3 algorithm reset videos, they need to all do the following things. Number 1, stay laser focused on your niche. Now, all 3 of these videos should be about the exact same topic area you committed to in step 4. No experimenting, no reaching outside your lane. These videos should feel like exact examples of what your channel is now about. Number 2, have crystal clear packaging. So before filming, you need to decide on a title and thumbnail that instantly makes sense to your target viewers. Someone should be able to look at your packaging and immediately understand what the video is about, who the video is for, why the video is worth clicking on. Because when YouTube sees clear packaging, it's best work. And when algorithm signals, this is exactly what I teach inside of the YouTube Wealth Academy. You'll get step-by-step training plus real feedback on your channel, your ideas, and your packaging.
Alright guys, I have the flu and I feel like shit right now, but I have so much sauce to share with you guys that I said fuck it and turned on the camera. For example, starting or managing a YouTube channel with a Google Chromebook or any Google product completely bypasses the 1 to 2 weeks of trust building at the beginning of a channel. Shit's pretty crazy, huh? So you know how a lot of gurus say you gotta warm up a channel first, you gotta watch videos, you gotta subscribe to them with the goal of building trust in your email or your YouTube channel. Well, you don't gotta do that shit no more. All you gotta do is go to Best Buy and get a $100 laptop, or again, any Google product you find, and start posting from that. And the reason for that is because all of Google's laptops and devices have a dedicated security piece called a C-Titan chip, or Titan C chip. So what the Titan C chip does is that it creates what's known as a hardware root of trust. So when you turn on your Chromebook, the Titan C chip will automatically start a verification boot. And it checks every single layer of your laptop, right? To see if there's bots, if there's any tampering, if there's any viruses. And it essentially does this every single time you start up the laptop. Now, why does the YouTube algorithm care about this? Well, number 1 is the anti-bot verification. Because the Titan C chip provides literally a signature with the Google algorithm, Google servers know for a fact that you are a human. And if you don't know, right now, one of the biggest issues with YouTube is trust. Because ever since AI came out, there's been a lot of bot farms or content farms. So YouTube wants to quadruple check if you're a human or not, right? But the chip literally bypasses that. Now a MacBook or a Windows PC, they don't have the Titan C chip. So that's why you have to manually start building trust with the algorithm. So yeah, using a Chromebook is the meta. Oh, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Romero. I've been running faceless YouTube channels since 2018. And since then, across all of those channels, I've generated over $2 million in ad revenue. Nowadays, I run Views for Income, which is one of the biggest YouTube communities in the world. This is where I show you my step-by-step blueprint on how I managed to grow YouTube channels. I also go live every single week and answer questions. And of course, you get sauce and updates like this way before everyone else. Link to check that out is going to be in the description and in the pinned comment of this video. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I don't even know what I'm going to title this. It's 5 a.m. and I feel my fever going up right now. But we got to grind this out, boys. It's been a while. I haven't posted in like 3 weeks. Yeah, I literally haven't posted in 2 weeks. No bueno, boys, no bueno. But yeah, if you're struggling to get views or YouTube just stopped pushing your content, I'm gonna give you guys some sauce. The first thing that it could be is your IP is shadow banned. Now listen, a lot of people say that being shadow banned isn't a real thing. Eat a bag of dicks, because it 100% is. But Google or YouTube, they don't call it shadow ban. They call it reducing recommendations of borderline content. And borderline content is their internal term for a YouTube channel or content that doesn't technically break their terms of service or their community guidelines, so their system doesn't fully trust it, right? So instead of just going and terminating and banning YouTube channels, the algorithm is programmed to, quote, demote it or reduce recommendations. And the number one way that they decide if they do this to your channel is based on your IP score. Now, your IP score can be affected by countless different things. For example, using cheap VPNs, launching a bunch of YouTube channels from the same Wi-Fi and device, or having viruses in your computer. Or the worst one, you just got unlucky because your internet provider gave you a dirty IP. And this happens way more often than you think. Now, if you're like me, you think that would never happen to me, right? My IP score is probably fucking top tier. Well, I recommend that you check it, bro, because I made a post in my school community where I asked members to go ahead and check their fraud score, which is the score of their IP. Out of 155 comments, less than half of them had a completely clean IP score, meaning that your IP score could be absolute dog shit and you just don't know it. Now, there are a few websites where you can check the score of your IP for free. Just ask ChatGPT what the best one is. Let's say you do have a low IP score. Just ask ChatGPT what the best one is. Let's say you do have a low IP score. Here is how to fix it. Number one, the overnight router reset. So to do this, it's not just unplugging and plugging your router back in, okay? You wanna unplug it for at least 8 hours, because when you plug your Wi-Fi modem back, your internet provider usually gives you a completely new IP. And again, most providers do this depending on the time that it's been unplugged, but usually, in general, it's 8 hours. So you can try that and then check your score again. Option number two, let's say you don't have time to wait 8 hours and you need to upload it right now. Easy solution, mobile hotspot. So all you have to do is grab your phone, turn off the Wi-Fi, go to like your cellular data or whatever, essentially just figure out how to turn on the hotspot on your phone and connect your laptop or PC, whatever it is that you are going to upload on, with that hotspot. Now, for those of you that don't know, Google heavily trusts networks that come from cell towers because they're constantly changing IPs and they're for sure backed up by a real person. So essentially, running channels via hotspot is the meta. That is the bulletproof way that you can do it. Now, I'm gonna reveal one of my biggest secrets. So in return, I want you guys to like and subscribe to the channel, okay? I never ask for that because I hate it, but I'm gonna drop some sauce here. This is a mobile hotspot. Now, AT&T and Verizon, at least here in Las Vegas, They're the only ones that provide mobile hotspots with unlimited data. So you want to go and grab a few of these. And then when you connect it to your Chromebook, right? This is a shitty laptop that I got from Best Buy, probably like $150. This laptop here, with this mobile hotspot, connects to this channel that you're watching right now. These two devices do not interact with anything else. And that essentially keeps all of the channels completely clean and completely separate, right? Because they're different niches, different topics, different companies own them. So that's like the best way to keep everything safe. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if me sharing that could get me in trouble. Now, I know that this may be a little bit confusing for a lot of people, right? It's kind of like, holy shit, you know, laptops, mobile hotspots. I'm explaining it in like a more advanced way, right? I've been doing this for a long time. I have a full system and structure behind it. You don't have to launch it like this, right? What I recommend that you do is you launch a channel right now, and to know if you're shadow banned, to know if you need mobile hotspots, or if you need any of the bullshit that I've said in this video, you will know within the first 3 uploads. Now, there's 2 possible outcomes when you launch a channel. Outcome number 1, you post 5 videos and nothing happens. That's a flop, right? Option number 2, you post 5 videos, the first 3 get a few hundred views, and then the last 2 get like 30, 40 views, completely dead. If option 2 is you, right, the first few uploads got views, and then after that your channel kind of died, that's completely normal and that's a good sign. That means that the YouTube algorithm does trust your device, they do trust your IP. You just posted dog shit videos that didn't have enough high CTR and high EVD. Okay, so if you want to know, do I need all of the stuff that Romero is mentioning in this video? Well, not if you were option 2. But anyways, most of the things that I've mentioned in this video and the tips that I've been giving is, you know, kind of assuming that your videos are good, right? I'm just assuming that you're doing everything correctly and the algorithm just isn't pushing your content, which I'm going to step away a little bit from all this technical shit that I'm talking about and go more towards the content side. But first, I'm going to give you guys more sauce, more low-key sauce that no one talks about. All I ask is that you like and subscribe. I'm saying it again, okay? Because I'm dropping a lot of fucking gems in here, bro. Even better, a positive comment telling me how much you learned in this video, how great it is, would help me deeply. Okay, so if you could leave a comment, that would be even better. Now, I'm not going to go too much into detail, right? I'm just going to tell you to do it, right? And you can go ahead and figure it out later. You know, you could do your own research. But at the end of every single video, you want to add like a slogan. For example, in the description of this video and all of my videos, I am going to add, this video is part of the Romero network that focuses on YouTube coaching and advice. I drop that in every single description of my videos, and guess what? Every single one of my videos is going to appear naturally in the up next section of YouTube. Now, make sure that your slogan is something legit, right? Because this is kind of a gray area, which is why I'm saying do your own research on it. I don't want to tell you guys to do anything against YouTube's guidelines, terms of service, or anything. But if you use it correctly, like a business, that will help you a solid amount. But anyways, going more towards the content side of it, let's talk about niches. Man, this one fucking kills me. You know, with everything that's been happening with faceless content and, you know, YouTube terminating a bunch of channels and a bunch of AI niches getting hit, it's kind of like, dude, do a normal fucking niche, right? Again, I've been doing this since 2018. The AI stories and, you know, the space niche, all of these random niches came out like a year and a half ago, right? This is new shit. That was not YouTube automation or faceless content, right? This came out of nowhere, of course, with 11 Labs, ChatGPT coming out, and everyone hopped into it because it was the easiest to make. That's been patched. That's over, right? If you think you're going to launch a YouTube channel that's AI stories and you show like 2 images for an hour-long video, that shit's not going to work. Everything went back essentially. We're back to the beginning sort of, where the niches of top 10 TV shows, where the niches of, you know, interesting facts, of history, those things still work. There was this big group of people that were trying to exploit YouTube with AI. AI is supposed to be a tool. It's not supposed to make the content for you. And where 99% of people are failing nowadays is with the niche that they choose. Do something fucking cool. Here's an idea that nobody else has ever done. So I used to make top 10 videos about the TV show Shark Tank, Hell's Kitchen, the Gold and Silver Pawn Stars, Storage Wars, My Undercover Boss, and random shit like that. I had an idea a few months ago that I never did. This TV show here, House. Dr. House. Not a single YouTube channel exists where it's top 10 moments of it. I mean, there might be. It might be like Watch Mojo, but they don't really count. I'm pretty sure I even made a spreadsheet for this. Let me see. House video ideas. Yep, look at this. Moments that nearly got Dr. House arrested. 7 times Dr. House crossed the line. 10 times Dr. House was completely wrong. You know, and you go through all of the episodes of this TV show and then make a comprehensive video. And you can use mine as an example of at least how it's supposed to look. So this one here is one of my channels. 9 things Corey inherited from the old man. That's what the title was. So you can go and check out the editing, the scripting, the voice of how I did this and literally implement it into Dr. House TV show. In a week from now, I know there's gonna be like fucking 50 channels doing the same thing. But yeah, that's a great idea, you know, and it's original. And if you've watched that show before, you know it's good. You know, if you watch this video like 3 months from now and a bunch of people already did it, sit back and be like, okay, what other TV show has no one done on YouTube? There's so many, dude. There is so many. You know, and you can use AI to make the whole process quicker, right? You don't want it to do it for you because it's gonna make absolute dog shit, it's gonna hallucinate, same things as always. But you know, put some fucking creativity into it, man. Stop trying to go into those AI story niches. That shit's dead, YouTube hates it, and it's literally making it worse for everybody else because there's a bunch of channels getting caught, you know, in the crossfire. That also goes for people trying to get into the motivation niche, you know, or the spirituality niche. For some reason, everyone is going for those niches. It's a fucking snooze fest. You know, do something cool, man. Have fun with this. How about instead of making a motivation YouTube channel, you use some fucking motivation and try to come up with something cool and original like this.
You can fix this. You can give your video an extra boost in just a few minutes. By doing this, you'll bring in viewers who are actually interested in your niche, which helps the algorithm push it to the right people. And if things go well, your video could hit that spike and reach a much larger audience. Click the related video or check the pinned comment to see exactly how to do it. You can fix this. You can give your video an extra boost in just a few minutes. By doing this, you'll bring in viewers who are actually interested in your niche, which helps the algorithm push it to the right people. And if things go well, your video could hit that spike and reach a much larger audience. Click the related video or check the pinned comment to see exactly how to do it. You can fix this. You can give your video an extra boost in just a few minutes. By doing this, you'll bring in viewers who are actually interested in your niche, which helps the algorithm push it to the right people. And if things go well, your video could hit that spike and reach a much larger audience. Click the related video or check the pinned comment to see exactly how to do it. You can fix this. You can give your video an extra boost in just a few minutes. By doing this, you'll bring in viewers who are actually interested in your niche, which helps the algorithm push it to the right people. And if things go well, your video could hit that spike and reach a much larger audience. Click the related video or check the pinned comment to see exactly how to do it. You can fix this. You can give your video an extra boost in just a few.
நீங்க யூடியூப்ல போடக்கூடிய வீடியோஸோட வியூஸ் எல்லாம் 100 200
There are so many people streaming to 0 viewers when they start streaming to YouTube for the first time. That's because streaming to YouTube is completely different than streaming to Twitch and Kick. So let's fix that with 5 different streaming tips for your first YouTube stream, so that you can start growing your YouTube channel from scratch. The last tip is the most important, so make sure to stick around till the end. Tip number 1 is scheduling out your YouTube streams. Instead of simply just going live whenever you're ready, you can go to the left-hand side of the YouTube Studio Go Live page and go click on this manage option. From here, we can click the schedule stream button, and here we'll be able to input all of our details like our title, description, thumbnail, everything you're gonna need, including all of your tags. If you hit show more, you can put all your tags here. Then you can hit next again, and you'll be able to pick the time and date that you want to do your live stream. I'd recommend experimenting with this. I'd say starting between 30 minutes to an hour before you actually do your stream. So right now it's gonna put the current time, so I'm just going to increase it by an hour, so we'll do 5, hit done. Then YouTube will be ready to accept your signal whenever you start streaming to it. But the cool part is the stream that you see right here, people will be able to see this and be able to click on it and hang out in your stream until you go live. They'll see this option over on their homepage, so that way you'll be able to get that much more of an audience before you even start your stream. Also, a little bonus tip is that if you have your friends go into your stream before you start, and drop a like on the video, it should help with the engagement and have YouTube push it to more people. So if you don't mind dropping a quick like on this video right here, YouTube will show more of me and my helpful streaming videos to you. Sound good? It freaking better. But how are we gonna get people to want to click on our stream? That means that we have to focus more on the title and thumbnail and treat it more like a regular YouTube video. Well, that's where tip 3 comes into play. You gotta start treating your YouTube stream as an event to get people excited and actually wanna watch. We'll focus on creating an interesting thumbnail and an exciting title so that way people actually wanna click and watch. For example, what would be more exciting? Playing Apex Come Hang, or Apex Legends but only using the worst weapons? I'll let you decide. I know this can be really hard for a lot of people because they don't really know what to do, so that's why my favorite secret weapon tool is to use this bad boy right here, which I'll leave linked down below this video. I've used this tool for the past couple years and it's helped me grow my channel to almost 50,000 subscribers. Basically, it does everything, like suggest video ideas that are trending right now, give you recommendation for your titles, tell you different keywords and tags that would be good for your channel. But my favorite thing is their new AI coach that literally you can just ask it questions like ChatGPT and it'll tell you what would be good for your channel. And you can pretty much ask it anything. And they have a couple templates like based on my channel, what video ideas do you have for me? So we'll just ask it that. It'll actually analyze your specific YouTube channel data, which a lot of ChatGPTs won't do. And then it basically told me everything I need to do from title, description, the thumbnail, how long it should be, the target audience, and it gives you a bunch of examples. So you can just basically use this as your personal assistant on how to grow your YouTube channel. I also got you guys 90% off your first month so that way you can test drive it to see if you like it. So use the coupon code to decide me for 90% off your first month. This tool is also extremely helpful for our 4th tip. And the 4th tip being experimenting with YouTube Shorts and YouTube videos. Remember earlier how I said that YouTube discoverability can either be super amazing or make you hate your life? Your YouTube streams heavily rely on your supplemental YouTube content, aka your YouTube Shorts and YouTube videos. Because the more people that watch your YouTube Shorts or YouTube videos, those are the people that are going to be recommended your live stream. Because it is extremely difficult, if not nearly impossible, to get discovered naturally through just YouTube streaming with nothing else. I'd recommend experimenting with YouTube Shorts first because they take the least amount of time compared to YouTube videos. And as you can see, my latest short on my second channel got 14,000 views, which is that many more people you want to get pushed over to your stream. To get the most bang for your buck, I'd recommend doing a little bit of research. So for example, if we were going to stream Apex Legends, I'm going to type that in the YouTube search bar. Then from here, I'm going to click on the little shorts button right underneath it. Then I'll go through and watch a bunch of these shorts and look for mostly the recent ones, like this one 16 hours ago, almost 7,000 views. I'm going to look at the title. I'm going to look at the actual short and see what the short is about. And I'm just going to go and rinse and repeat through a bunch of shorts to get an idea of what YouTube shorts are successful in my niche. That way I can easily replicate it and try my own spin on it. Now the benefits of making YouTube shorts are endless. You can even start making that side hustle money if you're good enough at it. But mainly they're great for growing your audience and getting more views on your streams. Now the tool that I mentioned earlier is actually really helpful for YouTube shorts and YouTube videos, especially this brand new AI coach that you can literally ask it any question you want. But speaking of other helpful things, we got to move on to tip 5, which is using a secret strategy that I use to grow this channel you're watching right now to almost 50,000 subscribers as of recording this video. So if you want to learn what the secret strategy is and how to do it, then watch this video to the side of me where I walk you through step by step. But my name's Cody and I'll see you in the next one.
सिर्फ 4 से 5 मिनट के अंदर आपकी जो लाइव स्ट्रीम रहेगी उसके ऊपर व्यूअर्स आना स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे। तो अगर आप लोग भी YouTube पर रोज स्ट्रीम करके थक गए हो बट आपकी वीडियोस पर व्यूअर्स और सब्सक्राइबर्स नहीं आ रहे हैं तो ये वीडियोस
is especially for you. In today's video, I'll share 5 hacks that can help you grow your live stream, or even a pre-recorded live stream, which we call a 24-hour live stream. You can grow any live stream very quickly. And if you follow these hacks correctly, your videos will gain a ton of views and subscribers next time. Let me explain how. Before that, if you're visiting our channel for the first time, subscribe to the Make Sure channel and share this video with your friends who also stream on YouTube but don't get views. Hack number 1. The biggest mistake people make on YouTube is not doing proper research before starting a stream. They hear that something is trending on YouTube, so they start streaming it, but they don't even try to determine for themselves whether it's actually in demand in the market. And because of this, they end up sitting on YouTube for 2 to do thorough research about it. Is there demand for it in the market? Is it being searched for? GTA is trending these days. People are playing GTA 5. If you play GTA 5 today, who will search for it on YouTube, right? So, if you play GTA 5 or even GTA 6, which is coming soon, there will be a lot more craze for it. A lot more viewers will search for it and watch your stream. So, if you stream something relevant, there's a higher chance your stream will grow significantly. However, this doesn't happen with irrelevant content. And here's a quick tip for gamers. If you want to stream any gaming content, first go to YouTube and click on Gaming. After clicking on Gaming, you can see which games are currently very popular in the gaming category on YouTube. You can select one of these games, or you can also look by country to see which games are currently popular in India. If you stream that game, there's a higher chance people will come to your stream as well. So, let's talk about hack number 2. Hack number 2 is that whenever you're live streaming on YouTube, your thumbnail should be relevant to your video. Your thumbnail should be relevant to what you're streaming. What do some people do? They put a different thumbnail. They're doing something else within the video. Okay, so you shouldn't make this mistake and try to make the best thumbnail possible. Make it HD. Keep the sharpness a little higher. Because YouTube's algorithm tracks it very well. And anyone, whether scrolling through YouTube or searching on YouTube, will click on your thumbnail. Because such big creators create thumbnails in this way so that they get maximum clicks. If you go to a website like Fiverr, it costs $10 or $800 to create each thumbnail. This is why they get so many views and clicks. This is why people spend money on thumbnails. If you want, you can have them made by a local creator. For 50 or 100 rupees, they'll make you a good thumbnail. If you go to websites like Freelancer, you'll find thumbnail creators there too. If you don't want to spend money, I'll suggest a couple of videos here. You can go and watch them to see how to create a thumbnail. After watching them, copy and paste them and create a good thumbnail and upload it to your YouTube video. So now let's talk about hack number 3. Hack number 3 is that whenever you're live streaming on YouTube, you need to write a title, description, and tags relevant to the video. People often go to other major creators and copy and paste their titles, descriptions, and tags into their own videos, hoping their viewers will come and watch their streams. But that's not the case at all. You'll need to create your own titles, descriptions, and tags, and create keywords and channel-specific content. I'll show you a small tool called V2, which you can use. The first thing you need to do is find keywords related to GTA 5. Good keywords that are generating searches. Once you have a list of keywords, you'll need to create your own. After that, you need to use those keywords to write a title, description, and tags, all of which vidQ works quite well for. You simply write them here. Write your title and click generate. It will create a good title using the A key. You can then do the same with the description. It will provide you with a good description and automatically generate tags. So, you can use it. Otherwise, try to create as many as you can yourself. This will be more beneficial for you. Because you can think of ways people might search for this topic in Hindi. For example, you're doing GTA 5 live in Hindi, okay? So, you can create keywords using this method. So, let's talk about hack number 4. Hack number 4 is specifically for those who have been streaming for a long time, but their videos aren't getting any viewers at all. They're not gaining any subscribers. So, you should definitely follow this hack, because new creators follow this hack when they start out, but no one tells them. So, how do you do it? Whatever you want to stream, for example, GTA 5 or PUBG, what do you have to do? Go to Facebook and find groups there. For example, in GTA, you have to find at least 20 groups with an audience of at least 500. They shouldn't have any security. This means that if there's security like admin approval when posting, it shouldn't be there, okay? So, in this way, you have to find 20 groups with 50 members. This means that your total audience within 20 groups will be 1 million. Okay? So, as soon as you start the live stream, copy the live stream link and quickly post it in these Facebook groups. What happens after posting? You'll see that within just 4 to 5 minutes, your live stream will start gaining viewers. Even if you take 0.01% of the 1 million audience, your videos will get at least 100 views within just 2 to 3 minutes. And the best part about following this tip is that your chances of getting subscribers are much higher. Because what are you doing? Find 20 groups with 50 members. This means that your total audience. Go to Facebook and find groups there. For example, in GTA, you have to find at least 20 groups with an audience of at least 500. They shouldn't have any security. This means that if there's security like admin approval when posting, it shouldn't be there, okay? So, in this way, you have to find 20 groups with 50 members. This means that your total audience within 20 groups will be 1 million. Okay? So, as soon as you start the live stream, copy the live stream link and quickly post it in these Facebook groups. What happens after posting? You'll see that within just 4 to 5 minutes, your live stream will start gaining viewers. Even if you take 0.01% of the 1 million audience, your videos will get at least 100 views within just 2 to 3 minutes. And the best part about following this tip is that your chances of getting subscribers are much higher. Because what are you doing? Streaming GTA 5. You just delivered your GTA 5 stream to a single GTA 5 user. Because if someone has joined a GTA 5 group, they're definitely interested in GTA 5. So if you're offering a GTA 5 stream to a GTA 5 user, they'll definitely subscribe if they come to the video. So, let's talk about hack number 5. Hack number 5 is that if you follow the Facebook group tip, your video gets 100, 200 views. But what happens is that creators, in the very beginning, don't know how to hold an audience. They don't speak well or can't comment well, so the audience doesn't hold. What is an audience? They watch for 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes. They find the stream boring and leave. They don't even come back the next time, because the other person knows that this person has a very boring stream. So why not go there? It's better to watch another stream. So what can you do during that time? You can use a chatbot. There are chatbots like Stream Element or something like that. I even made a video. I'll leave the link in the description below. You can see how to set up a chatbot with it. And I've seen big creators use chatbots to retain their audience. And some creators are so clever that they name their chatbots after girls, and the audience keeps chatting with them for 10 to 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it's revealed that it wasn't a girl, it was a chatbot. Okay, so you can use these tips too. You can create chatbots like this, and what will happen is that the audience will stay on your channel longer. Maybe they won't be impressed by your commentary, but they will be impressed by your chatbot. Okay, so what will happen with that? It will get more and more hold on your channel, and your channel's impressions will increase. Reach will increase. You will get more watch time, due to which your criteria will be completed soon. So hopefully you all must have liked this hack video. If you like this video, then please do like it. Share this video with your friends whose videos are not getting any viewers at all. And if you are visiting our channel for the first time, then subscribe to make sure channel. Apart from this, if you want to know something or want to ask something, then you can ask in the comment box below.